right, everybody, and welcome to the Shakrudin's Minecraft modding tutorial. Today, we're going to be compiling our mod as is, and we're going to be getting that going since I got some requests, some from some people that that posted on a video that I posted asking what you guys want to see me cover next. Because I'm starting to run out of ideas. I got some in my head, but I'm still working them out, and I'm running out of ideas on things I can do. And the more stuff you guys, send, the more stuff everyone's going to learn, and it's going to be fantastic. So I just cleaned up my my file a little bit. You know, I just deleted the pre-init. Since we're not using that anymore, we can get rid of it. No, there's no point in having it there. I just want to give you a few, before we get started with compiling our mod and things, I wanted to give you a few tips of things that we can do to clean up our code a little bit. If you're not liking the way our code structure is now, especially this where we register our tools and our armors and so on and so forth, you could gather things together. So like you could put... you could do a big section of game registry stuff and then do a big section of language registry stuff if you wanted to. So like for this top section, I would have my game registry. I would have have all of my game registries in one spot like this. And of course, again, an email. I'm going to comment. Oh, fantastic. I love my comments. All right, so, you could have something like this. You could divide them up like this instead if you want. It's really personal preference. As long as you're able to easily read the code. If that's a little bit cleaner for you to do tools, like that, and then you follow that same structure for all. Or you could group all game registries together and all language registries together. It just all depends on you. And how you want to organize your code. For these, for the recipes, if you want them easy to read, you could, after your curly bracket on your new object, you could press enter and put that down on a separate line, and then go to the end of the other one and put that down on a separate line and do something like that if you wish. If that's going to make it easier on you, but for clean code, just do it this way. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. So now we're going to get to compiling our mod. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to double check to make sure that our mod is working the way it is. In this launcher here, the way we've been doing it all along, to make sure that everything loads up and everything is good. And then after we've clarified that, yep, so everything is working. It's rendering everything out. It's fantastic. Oh, we got some sheep. Why don't sheep eat the grass? Eat the grass, sheep. Eat the grass. Hello, sheep. Anyway. All right, so it's working there. So we're good to go. So I'm going to pull up my Finder here. So we're going to have this folder. So I'm in our Forge folder, and we got all these files within our MCP directory. Like we got decompile, we do like we use that one and things like that. It's actually pretty easy to compile a mod. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up for Mac users. You're going to open up in Terminal. Windows users, you do not need to open up any command prompt or anything like that. Windows users, you should just be able to double click on the bat files that I'm going to be doing here. So the first thing we need to do is, let me just pull this to the side, make sure I can see everything. We're gonna run recompile. So on a Mac, you're gonna go first thing you want to do is you want to cd to the directory, which you type in cd space, and then you can click on the little folder and drag that into your terminal window, and it will give you a direct path to it. Press enter. Now you're in that folder. Windows users, just double click on recompile.bat, and that should launch your command line and do everything that we're going to do on the Mac at this moment. So we're going to type in sh recompile.sh and press enter. Now that's going to go ahead and recompile the mod, and it's going to give us a bunch of files. And then there's one more step after this that we're going to have to complete for our mod to be working. So it's gonna say cannot find server sources. Try decompiling. We're fine. That's fine. It's good. It's okay. That's fine. So don't worry about that line right there. It's all good. So now the next thing we need to run is this command, this file called reobfuscate. Okay, so that's this one right here. These two right here. So this is the Windows file. This is your Mac file, and your Linux file as well. If you're on Linux, you can use the .sh. You can run that. So basically, Windows users double click on the .bat. Mac users type in sh space reobfuscate .sh, and then also for Mac users, if you type in the first little bit, so if you go REOBF and then you press tab, okay, fuscate. So if you REOBFU, then you press tab, it will put the rest of it in for you. And the same thing for recompile. You can go recompile like that, and it will automatically put it in, and then you just got to enter in .sh at the end. But we are doing reobfuscate.sh, and there we go. Now the reason why it didn't put the dot there, so basically it's going by files. So you basically search for files with this, and then fill in the rest. But since we got this one here, right here, this srg.bat and srg.sh file here, these two right here, it's not gonna put this full path in since we got these other ones here. So you just gotta manually type in the .sh at the end. It'll put as much as it can up to a point where it's different, and then it will give you the option. The same thing with recompile, and it stops at the dot because there's bat in sh. So then on that, press enter, and now this may take a while for this to complete. This is basically what's going to compile our mod. No, it's done. Fantastic. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so our mod is now compiled and ready to put into our client. Pretty much. We got one more thing to do, though. So we're going to open up this reob folder right here. reobf. You want to open that up. And then open up Minecraft. And then you're going to see we have this folder, Redstone Tutorial here. Now, this is where all of our code is. They're all put into classes instead of .java files, so everything's compiled into classes. Everything's good. Now, the only thing we have to do here now is we got to put in our textures, or else our textures are not going to work. So, into MCP, src, Minecraft, and grab your assets folder, copy that, paste that right in beside the Redstone tutorial. It's the same as it is here. You see we have our source directory right here with all of our stuff, and our assets directory is right there. Put it in the same spot, and then grab those two, and you want to compress them or turn them into a zip. So on Windows, you can select them both, right click, send to, and then click zip, and it will create a zip file. Now on Mac, it's going to call it archive.zip. We're going to call it Redstone underscore tutorial. You don't have to change the name, but you can. Redstone tutorial. Fantastic. Now this is basically our zip file that we want to throw into our modding directories. So I already got Minecraft set up on my machine right in here. So if I go under mods, I have the voxel mods map, the Zan map installed. That's the only other thing I got installed. So I can just click. Actually, you want to copy that in. You don't want to click and drag it in because it'll move it on a Mac, and probably on Windows too. So you just want to copy it into that directory right there, and then you should be able to launch your client. Come on. So you should be able to launch your client now. And we're going to click play. I'm on the right profile, right? Yes, I am. Let's go. Now, if everything is working out correctly, we should be able to generate a new world, have our new biome in there, as well as all of our custom items with our custom textures and all that good stuff. Actually, this isn't modded for whatever reason. That is weird. Let's check that out. Oh, I wonder if it's doing that again. Let's see. Let's go under versions 1.6.2. Let's launch it again. I ran into this problem too with this new launcher. It was working early. See, it creates a native. It creates its own separate jar file or something like that, and then it doesn't load this one here for whatever reason, so it's not modded anymore. So that's kind of concerning. Let's see what we can do here to fix this. I don't know if I'm not actually quite sure what we can do to fix this. Yeah, I'll come back when I got this figured out. All right, everybody. So I figured it out. So basically, what we're doing here is I reinstalled it again. But when you launch your client, I should have never missed this, but I did. You want to make sure that you have a Forge profile in here, and you click on Forge. Or you can create a new profile with the Forge 6.2 release, and change the name of it, and do things like that. So I'm going to edit this profile. I wonder if I can delete it. Actually, I'll create an. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. It's fine. So I'm going to click Forge, and click Play. I've already put the mod back in there again, so copy the mod into your mods folder, just like we always do. And we should be good to go now. It should load up our client with our mod installed, so it should say down here on the bottom left, 4 mods installed, and it does. 4 mods active. Redstone tutorial is right there, so we're going to click single player, click new. We're going to go into creative, and I'm going to use the grass seed, or the plains seed. No, grass. Use the grass seed, so you can get some pretty flat terrain. And then we don't spawn in a jungle or anything like that. And we'll be able to check out all of our custom items from this point, and figure all that stuff out. It's just going to build our terrain here. It may take a little bit longer since we have we've made our ore spawn so much. So it's going to do a lot more generating than it normally would. All right, sorry about that. My recording program crashed. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, we got our awesome redstone biome here. So we know the mod's working. Let's check all of our custom items to see if they're there. So let's just go down here, and let's click on tools. So the only thing is the hoe isn't getting a texture for whatever reason, so we'll look into that. But every other tool is getting all their stuff. Let's get the sword and all of our custom armors, our plate, our leggings, and our boots. And then let's go over here and equip all of those. So now we look freaking awesome in our new awesome shiny red redstone suit. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty cool there, isn't it? So our mod is working. Let's see what else. We added. Did we add any food? Yes, we added our redstone wheat. So let's test farming. So we got to get our seed as well, our redstone seeds, and we need to get a dirt block. And we'll grab our, even though our hoe has no texture, we'll grab it as well. And I'm gonna go back into first person here, drop it down. We also need to have water. Right. So I'm just gonna put a little circle of dirt or a square of dirt around this piece of dirt here, and then I'm gonna grab some water. There we go. And then I'm just gonna fill that up. Oh boy, that's fantastic. So let's hoe the ground. Our seeds do plant that way. They plant with our wheat as well. Remember, we have it set up both ways in the mod, at least. You may not have that. You may not have it that way in your mod. You may just have one or the other, depending on yourself. But so we got it. So it's working. It's fantastic. So we can hoe this all around here too, even, and plant here. So let's go planting seeds all the way around the grass, all the way around this square block. Let's make sure the bone meal works. So let's go grab some bone meal. Bone meal, just need one piece. We'll get rid of the dirt. There we go. We can grow it up. And it will also grow naturally. And there you have it. So I'm gonna look. Let's take a look at our texture issue. See if we could solve that. All right. So yeah, the red biome's working. We didn't put any custom dirt down below it, but we could do that as well. Like if you look at the Aether mod is a good example of this. The Aether mod has, when you go to the Aether, you have Aether dirt, and it's like an off blue or something like that, and then you have your top layer of dirt. Same, you can do the same kind of thing if you wish. We got lots of sheep. This is a nice. I love this biome. Actually, no, I don't. I hate this biome. It's too red for me. But you know what? It's a good way to test it. So let's go take a look at our. Let's go back to our mod and see if the hoe works from here. It would be a good way to start this off to see if we can fix and find out what the hell the problem is. So let's go take a look. We could also extract this zip and see what we got inside here. So it is going to create a folder inside, and you don't want the folder. Like you could use this folder as well as the mod. So let's just check in here and make sure our texture's here. That's our block. Let's go items. So we got our seeds. Yeah, the redstone hoe is in there. So let's just check our code and make sure it's correct in there as well. For our hoe, I want to leave that up or else it's going to completely screw up my layout. So let's go down to the bottom here. And we're going to go to tool. We're going to go to tool and we're going to click on redstone axe. No, not redstone axe. So solving a problem earlier. See, we put a lowercase h on the hoe instead of a capital H. So now we could go back in, and as you notice, you don't have to you don't have to decompile the mod again or anything like that. You can just edit and then run recompile. Run the other one, how the hell you say that, and then it should work. So I'll come back when I got that all working. All right, there we go. So we're back. It's recompiled, and look, the hoe is working. Now, as you can see, our custom dirt right now it's not hoeable or anything like that, and we'll get into that into doing that stuff when we go further in depth with biomes and things like that. And to being able to hoe this and plant stuff on it. But I'm not really worried about that at this current point in time. We got some other things that we need to cover first. Like as that was reobbing itself, whatever the fuck you call that. I was reading through the comments on that video, and I got another comment. Fantastic. I was reading up on the comments, and one person was saying that they wanted to see custom furnace, a custom machine like a furnace, and I completely agree, and I actually forgot about it. So yeah. Anyway, you can see here that that we got our ore is also generating in our world. And we got to go game mode S to be able to mine this. So it is generating way too much, and you know, just easy adjustment to the numbers. Basically, you can just copy what, you know, like iron, like what it is for iron and what it is for diamond and things like that. Because you're pretty much going to have them generate roughly the same as those. You know, you're not going to be doing anything more or less than that. So you could easily just copy those, and where you find those is a good question. If you don't know, let's go look right now, and then we'll end the video. So from within our thing here, we're gonna go under. Let's go under, not material. We need let's go under pickaxe. We need this enum tool material. So if we hold down Command on Mac, or I'm guessing Control on Windows, and you can left click on that, it's going to give you these right here. No, that's for, I'm looking for ore generation. Oh my god. Okay. I'm thinking of the wrong thing here. All right. So let's go here into our world gen feature. I'm pretty sure it is, and we can find gen mineable. I'm guessing that was where all the mineable stuff will be. No, it does not seem to be in there, so that's okay. World Gen Flow, Glowstone 2. We're just gonna look around until we find it. I forget what the numbers are for it. I have found them before. In another video, not in another video, but I found them before. I think maybe if we go under block and go block diamond or something like that. No, not gonna have block ore. Block ore might be the one that we're looking for here. Block ore. Open up block ore. Let's see. Coal is dropped. Blah blah blah. So this is basically our dropped stuff. So they say that here that you can use ID dropped. Save ID blah 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 blah. Okay, that's gonna be easy enough to do. But I'm looking for our item dot blah 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 blah. Block obsidian. We are looking for our levels and things like that. But anyway, I'll post on my website a little forum or a little post on a little blog post with all those values in it in the next day or two that you guys can look at if you want to change that, or if you just want to leave it the way it is right now. That's fine. I just forget where you find those. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you guys next time for some more stuff. Maybe we'll do a custom machine. We might do some more biome stuff. We may do our custom flower generation if I can get it working. I've been kind of taking a break from it for the past day or two just to get away from it. Because when you get away from stuff, you can usually figure it out a lot easier than when you just plow at it and plow at it and plow at it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, That's, yeah, the quantity drop thing. I'll have to look into this quantity drop thing and see what we can do with that. See if we can get our thing dropping more than just one of our gem and things like that. So, anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, I'm all those different things. Keep posting in that one video with all of your different ideas, things you that you would like me to cover, and I will do my best to cover each and every one of those things in the comments and help everyone out as much as possible. So I'll see you guys next time.